Hello everyone, welcome back to another review here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Easter Ramone for the 2024/2025 Easter subline. Take a look at the packaging. We could say that it is one of the few lines to have a full-on blister rather than the streamlined packaging that we're all used to. Of course, the package is shaped like an Easter basket, which is pretty cool. Of course, we have more of the Easter cards, which are actually uniquely covered. They're not just like, generic eggs found in Google Images to specify to each character. And I did show this more in my reviews of the Easter Buggy and the Paint Spider McQueen, so I won't go too much in depth with this, but if you want to see that, link will be in the description below for these two. On the back, we have Easter Ramone, who interestingly has a different expression looking off to the side, rather than the expression we got looking down the middle. But of course, in this line, we have those two. We also have a reissue of Lightning McQueen as the Easter Buggy, Mattel, and Flo, who is new for this subline, which is pretty cool. So that about does it for the packaging, and I'll be right back with Ramone all opened up. Alrighty, so here's Easter Ramone out of the package, and he's looking pretty darn nice. I love the vibrant colors on this dude. He's probably one of my favorite Ramones. But first, we'll show where he appeared, and it is the Mattel and the Easter Buggy book, which is a book that I believe released after Cars 2 came out. And of course, Ramone is painted in this design here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Of course, the only other time he was released was in 2017 in that initial Easter wave alongside the Easter Buggy, Mater, Paint Spider McQueen. And I think that was it actually. And of course, he was made in China. This new version is from Thailand, and they all came in Easter baskets, which these ones do not. I kind of wish they did though, because these are a lot more expensive than just the regular diecast. So, I mean, it would justify paying $1 more. But enough of all that. Let's take a look at the diecast of Ramone. So first off, I love the expression. He's kind of he looks very determined. It's kind of similar to what we've seen with other Ramones, but a little different. Of course, his grill and headlights are actually in this nice cream color, which is pretty cool. Of course, his mustache grill. I love the pinstripe going across his hood. It looks really, really cool. I swear, when it always comes to Ramone designs, Disney Pixar never miss, because they did not have to go this hard for an Easter paint job, but they made it work. Wow. Because you have the pinstripes going across his body, which in the nice, like, purplish pink color. Because he does have the wheel, which, these don't say low and slow. Interesting. Yeah, my Vietnam Ramone has it. Let's say, no, the Christmas Cruiser Ramone does not have it. Interesting. Interesting. So, I don't know if that's a function of old Thailand Ramones, or he just removed it because it's a holiday version, but either way, they look really cool. I love the white pinstripe going across his body. We have more of that pink stripe we saw on the hood go across the body, which is pretty darn cool. There's a little thing here, the silver outlines across his windows and window holders. Of course, it also goes across the fin, which is pretty nice because I believe the original Chinese Ramones do not have that detail, so it's nice that Thailand did add them. Of course, we have more of that white pinstripe design going across the top. The purple design going kind of in a crisscross manner, which I absolutely love. Oh, I didn't even notice this. This pinstripe actually goes here, and it continues all the way to the back. That's actually a really nice detail. Wow. Yeah, mine's a little dusty, but this is probably the best one I could find in the store. Of course, he does have that little Ramone's House of Bodyguard pop-up in the back window that they've been introducing since 2010. I want to say 2012, I think, is when they started to add this back window in. Of course, it's pretty cool. On the back, we have his nice taillights and his iconic license plate, low and slow, which that was really clean. Wow, it looks like it came straight out of China. The text above it looks a little too blurry. I can't really read it, but it looks pretty cool. Here's the side, and here is the base. So he's based on a Chevrolet, so they have to credit him. T45A, so he's made in the 45th week of 2024 at the A factory, I believe. Made in Thailand. And yeah, that does it for the Easter Ramone. A pretty cool version. If you see this guy, definitely pick him up. He's a great addition to the Easter collection. Now I just need to find Flo to kind of go with him. I did want to mention that the paintwork across the silver line on his above his eyes isn't the best. Yeah, I didn't see his expression head on, so it's a little disappointing, but it's fine. because comparing them to my Vietnam Ramone from the Welcome to Radiant Springs collection. Similar mouths, but the eye expression is slightly different, which I appreciate. I don't know why my hair is so shaky today, but I'm so happy I finally have another Ramone to add to the collection. It's been a while since I got one. I also did want to show off Christmas Cruiser Ramone and another holiday Ramone with those different expressions. I love the paint ribbons across his hood. This part, an interesting part is this part didn't get painted over, but on the Easter version it is painted. He also has gold wheels instead of like these like grayish wheels. Interesting. Pretty cool. And yeah, those are the comparisons with the modes. I do have others, but I just thought these two were the best to compare. And here is the Easter collection. We have, of course, the two versions of McQueen here. We have Ramone, and then, of course, we have the Easter Buggy himself. Let's back up a little bit. That's a really good collection right here. Let's get them all in the frame. I hope I can find Mater and Flo soon to kind of go with these guys, because, yeah, this looks a little... It's a decent collection, but I do really want Mater and Flo to complete it. But yeah, these colors are really cool. I have done reviews of all these three, so link in the description below if you're interested in checking those out. And yeah, that about does it for Ramone. Thank you all so much for watching this review. Hope you all enjoy it. And remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Joe Quick Tire signing out.